In this video, we will discuss about the lysosome, their structure and detailed function. So let's be started. It is a membrane-bonded organelle found in the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cell, which contain digestive enzyme. They are found in animal cell, while in plant cell, the same roles are performed by the vacuole. So in plant cell, the lysosomes are absent. Lysosomes were for the first time discovered by the Belgian cytologist Christian D. Dovey in 1955 and named as suicide bag or suicide sacks, and sometimes it is also called garbage disposal unit because it eats various types of garbages within the cell and outside the cell. That's why it is known as garbage disposable unit or suicide sacks. They are most abundant in cells which are related with the enzymatic reactions such as liver cell, pancreatic cell, kidney cell, spleen cell, leukocytes, macrophages, and neutrophils, etc. Lysosomes are surrounded by a single membrane, unique in composition. The membrane contains highly glycosylated lysosomal associated membrane protein, simply called LAME, and lysosomal integral membrane protein that constitute about 50% of all lysosomal membrane protein. Lysosomal associated membrane protein and limb form a coat on the inner surface of the membrane and are thought to protect the membrane from attack by the numerous hydrolytic enzymes retained within a lysosome. The lysosomal membrane also harbor a proton pump that utilizes the energy from ATP hydrolysis to pump hydrogen ion into lumen, thereby creating the acidic pH characteristics of lysosomes. The primary function of lysosome is degradation of extra and intracellular material. The material which is present within the cell is known as intracellular, and the material which is present outside the cell is known as extracellular material. For this purpose, lysosomes are filled with hydrolases. And hydrolases are about 40 varieties of enzymes. The lysosomal enzymes are classified into six main types, namely proteases are those hydrolases enzyme which digest protein, lipase which digest lipids, amylase which digest carbohydrate, for example sugar, nucleases which digest nucleic acid and phosphoric acid monoesters. The lysosomal enzymes are collectively called as hydrolases. The hydrolases cleavage of substrate by the addition of water molecule, or it breaks the substrate by the addition of a water molecule. Most of the lysosomal enzymes function in the acidic medium, hence they are called acid hydrolases. These are the structure of a lysosome, and the lysosome is an organelle present in the eukaryotic cell which is bounded by single wall membrane, and within the lysosome enzyme complex is present. Lysosomes are manufactured embedded into the cytoplasm by the golgi apparatus with enzyme inside. The enzymes that are within the lysosome are made in the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So we can say that their origin is basically from golgi apparatus, but their enzymes produced by the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which are then delivered to the golgi apparatus via transport vesicle. So for example, these are the golgi apparatus in which the lysosome is budded up. The lysosome which is created from the golgi apparatus, they are known as primary lysosome. With the passage of time, it is converted into secondary lysosome, which is known as mature form of lysosome. Types of lysosomes. Primary lysosomes are small sac-like structure enclosing enzymes synthesized by the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Since they only store enzyme, they are also said to be storage granule. Secondary lysosomes are formed by the fusion of primary lysosome with phagosomes. The secondary lysosome contain engulfed material and enzyme. These are the difference between the primary lysosome and secondary lysosome. That secondary lysosome is known as mature form of lysosome and primary lysosome is known as immature form of lysosome. And other differences that engulfed material or any foreign body which enter into the cell, they are engulfed by the lysosome, they are present in the secondary lysosome. The material are progressively digested by the enzyme digestive vacuole. Meaning that hydrolytic enzymes are present within the lysosome, so they digest the materials. Function of a lysosome. It performs the function of heterophagy, program cell death, autophagy, autolysis, fertilization, as well as chromosomal damage. Heterophagy, as the word indicates, hetero mean different, phagy mean eating. Heterophagy is the lysosomal digestion of extracellular material by the process of endocytosis. Endocytosis means when various types of material enter into the cell. It is known as endocytosis, and it is of two types. Phagocytosis is basically when any material in the form of solid form, when they enter into the cell, the process is known as phagocytosis. And when any material enter into the cell and they are present in the form of liquid or semi-liquid form, then the process is known as a panocytosis. Phagocytosis and panocytosis is the two types of heterophagy. Program cell death. Given their high level of hydrolytic enzyme, lysosomes are potentially harmful to the cell. So partial and selective lysosomal membrane permeabilization induce or initiate control cell death. LMP provoke the translocation of lysosomal content into the cytoplasm. The protease is implicated in cell death or cathepsin that remain active at neutral pH, such as cathepsin B, C, D, and L. These proteases, which are special type of enzyme, initiate and cascade the essential organelle of cell, which lead to cell death. Auto means self-page, means eating, is a normal physiological process in the body that deal with the destruction of cell in the body. It maintains homeostasis or normal functioning by protein degradation and turnover of the destroyed cell organelle for new cell formation. So this function of the lysosome is known as autophagy. Autolysis. Auto words is derived from automatic. Cell. Lysis means splitting. Refer to the digestion of own cell by the lysosome. You know that when the single membrane is ruptured, the enzymes from the lysosome spread within the cell and they destroy the whole cell content. Or we can say that they break down the whole cell. So in autolysis, the lysosome digests its own cell. That's why it is known as suicide bag or suicide sac. Autolysis occur during amphibian metamorphosis and insect metamorphosis. You can see here that this tadpole having long tail. When lysosome work by the process of autolysis, the long tail become dissolved. This function is known as autolysis. Fertilization. During fertilization process, a chromosome, in which we call them as giant lysosome, a sperm hit rupture and release enzymes on the surface of the egg. These enzymes digest the egg membrane and provide a way for the entry of sperm nucleus into the egg. For example, this is the large egg, and these are the sperm head. Within the sperm head, there are tips containing a chromosome, which is a giant lysosome. So when they touch the membrane of the egg, it releases enzyme and it produces holes in which the sperm male nucleus easily enter into the female egg cell. Chromosomal damage. Due to the presence of DNAs, lysosome had an ability to attack chromosome and cause chromosomal breakage. These breakage can lead to disease like cancer. If you like the video, please share, subscribe, and watch. Thank you.